Hey, it's Whitney. Welcome back to another live video. In this video, I'm going to share with you some products that I've been loving lately, which is the usual format for the videos that I do here on this channel on Friday. The month of April 2018 that just passed, I spent tidying up. I did a 30-day tidying challenge. I did a live video almost every single day in the month of April. And so this video is in between that, because honestly, I'm not done with the tidying challenge yet. So if you're tuning in thinking I'm going to talk about tidying today, I'm not. I'm going to talk about some products I love, which is something that I had been doing every Friday. These are all plant-based products. Most of them are gluten-free. I'm looking at them on my desk right now. I've got some drinks, some snacks, some accessories, and a home good product that I'm really excited about. So I'm going to dive right in and share. Everything is linked down below in the description field, but don't peek yet, because then you'll ruin the surprise about what I'm going to talk about. Unless you're not sure you want to watch this video, because it's probably going to be on the long side. So if that's the case, you can look below and check out the products without even watching this if you want. And just so you know, this video is not sponsored, but I do have some affiliate links in the description field, meaning that if you choose to buy anything that I'm talking about today, I may receive a small commission from that. I always like to be really transparent about any of my relationships and recommendations. For me, affiliate links allow me to make a little money off of things I'm recommending, but I never recommend anything just because I can make money from it. You can trust that everything I'm talking about, I'm genuinely excited about. I've tried it. I'm wanting to share it with you because I know that you love learning about eco-vegan things too. So let's start off. I do have an order here, and let me pull up my list. So, I'm so thrilled about this. This is something that I've been wanting for a long time, and I am going to get more in depth about how this works, the benefits of this, in a separate video. I'm probably going to do another video about sleep and my sleep routine and how to optimize your sleep. I've been learning a lot about that lately and just have so much to say. So these glasses will be part of that video, and I couldn't wait to tell you about them. So I'm going to start with these. These are blue light blocking glasses from Swannack Sleep. And I've been wanting blue light blockers for a while, since I started to read about the benefits. So they have a variety of styles, this specific company, and a few companies make these, but I really wanted some from Swannack, and they sent these to me to review, and I could not be more thrilled. They are super comfortable. I love the way they look. I don't know if I would walk around wearing these, but they're really not necessarily meant for that, and as far as I know so far. They're really meant for you to wear at home so that your eyes get a rest from all the blue light. Blue light comes mainly from our devices. It can come from light bulbs. It can come from a lot of our electronics. And that blue light can actually affect our health, and especially can make it hard for us to fall asleep and sleep really well. So I wanted these to have as part of my night routine to prepare me for sleep, and I love them so much. When I put these on, within a matter of minutes, I'll start to feel tired. So they definitely work, and I feel like my eyes are just more relaxed at night, as opposed to being super strained from being on the computer. I still have a lot to learn about them. I don't know if it's beneficial to wear them throughout the day. I'm not sure. So I will do my more research. I'll use them more, and then I'll talk about it in a separate video. But I wanted to make sure you knew about them. Highly, highly recommend them. Wow, there's a huge difference taking them off. Like, everything's blue all of a sudden. It's kind of like if you take a photo and they call it the light balance or the white balance, it'll be either like really yellowy or really blue. Like, that's what it feels like when you put these glasses on, because there are different shades of light. So if you've ever studied photography or videography, you learn about white balance and all of that, and the range of light. And we just have so much blue light in our lives because of electronics. So these are just awesome. And let's see. Next up, I have so many things. I had to try to put together what order this was going to be in. I will say this, because this was also sent to me to review. And this is a cookie. I actually tried this a few times before it was sent to me for review, so I already knew I liked this. This is called Monk Pack, and these are protein cookies, all vegan and gluten-free. And let's see what else. They actually have I have a little summary right here. So they are a fun alternative to energy bars. They're soft. They're chewy. They have 18 grams of protein in them. I actually find them to be very filling, and there are technically 2 servings in each of these. So I find half of the cookie is more than enough, depending on how much I've had before it. If I'm having this for a dessert or an energy bar or a breakfast, you can use that for whatever you'd like. It's super filling. And they're a good source of fiber. They contain half the number of ingredients of similar products on average. And they're really all about keeping you fueled. I love these. This is my favorite flavor, the peanut butter chocolate chip. They have 3 other flavors. I tried the coconut, didn't really love it. So I would recommend this if you're a peanut butter chocolate fan like me. The coconut, I generally really like coconut flavor, but to me that was like a little too coconutty. It tasted like that classic sunscreen type of coconut flavor. So it wasn't for me. It had macadamia nuts in it. I really wanted to like it, but I didn't. And there are 2 flavors that I don't think I've tried yet, so I can vouch for these. Next, also the same company that sent me the cookie to try also sent me this brand, Verde Chlorophyll water. And I was very skeptical about this. I did not think that I was going to like it, but I ended up loving this. I remember having it once before and not feeling blown away, so I don't really know why, but I guess maybe because my expectations are really low this time around. I love this. The lemongrass and ginger is fantastic. They have a few other flavors. I know they have a watermelon I'd really love to try. And the little breakdown, oh, okay, so they have a watermelon, a coconut, and a cucumber. Maybe I had the cucumber, and it was like, you know, nothing super exciting, but the lemongrass and ginger I love. So if you like those flavors, I would recommend that. And this is all about plant-powered hydration, which is chlorophyll, a nourishing green nutrient responsible for antioxidant and detoxifying. So yeah, that's kind of what it does. It's just hydration and detox, and also a great flavor. The only downside to me for something like this is that it's in plastic, so I probably won't buy this because I prefer to buy products like this in glass. But it depends on how you feel about beverages, and I just like the taste, so they get points for that. Next up, we have something that came from a crowdfunding campaign that has really blown me away. I am working on a crowdfunding video either for this channel or for Facebook, and I just couldn't wait to talk about this because their campaign ends in 7 days. This is one of the coolest things I've received from a crowdfunding campaign. Every once in a while, brands send me products to help spread the word. Okay, so this is called Final Straw, and it's in this little case. When you open this up, you pull out this stainless steel and silicone straw. So it's a portable straw, super compact. I've been using glass straws, bamboo straws, stainless steel straws for a while. But part of the trouble and part of the reason it's tough to carry them around is that they're kind of like bulky. Glass straws, you know, it's kind of scary to carry that around. Bamboo, I feel like they seem like they're harder to clean or something. And stainless steel is great. But this takes it to the next level because you can fold it up and keep it in this cool case. And this case actually can be attached to a bag, a purse. It can be put in your pocket. It's just super portable. And there's even a little cleaning mechanism in here. So they thought about everything. I linked to their crowdfunding campaign. If you go there, you'll probably be blown away. I looked at it today. They've raised over $1 million. So I wouldn't say they really need your support, although I do think that the eco-friendly side of the world would really benefit from this. And they even sent it in like this tiny little envelope with this great little sheet that explains why it's important to use reusable straws. So did you know that 500 million straws are used every day in the US alone? 500 million. That's mind-blowing. I rarely ever use straws unless it's a reusable straw. I use a glass straw like every day at home, but when I go out, I always ask, or I try to remember to ask for no straw in water or whatever, because I think it's such a waste. There will be more plastic than fish in our oceans by 2050. That's like just over 30 years away, and that's really mind-blowing. And 50% of all plastic is only used once, and yet it was designed to be used forever. So that's why something like this that truly is designed to be used forever but encourages you to use it multiple times is amazing. So they really want to reduce the plastic footprint, and they want to make straws more convenient. So I think this is incredible. You could at least spread the word about it, but if you do join the crowdfunding campaign, you will get perks for it. So it's a great way to vote with your dollar and get a really, really cool product that I love it. It's like this cool container. It's got this great texture. It's like not feminine. It's not masculine. I mean, it maybe leans more towards like a masculine appearance, but it's very neutral. So I think it appeals to everybody. And I just am so thrilled about this. Next up, what do we have here? Oatly. Okay. So I'm a huge fan of oat milk. Oatly oat milk has been one of my favorite products over the past year or two. Legit. I can't get enough of this. I think this is one of the best things that's happened for the plant-based diet, and I'm a huge, huge fan of their barista blend. Now, Oatly started, I think, in the UK, somewhere in Europe, somewhere out there. I don't know exactly. I don't know if it's like a Swedish company. I'm a little confused, to be honest. But I first tried it in the US last year, was instantly impressed, and like had to get this. And the cool thing is it's popping up in cafes and grocery stores in Los Angeles. So now it's getting easier by the day to get this. The reason I love Oatly is because it is really thick and creamy and rich, so it makes incredible lattes. And I actually was just sent a small case of these to use for an event that I'm doing tomorrow, and I'm making lattes with Oatly. So you'll probably see this on my Instagram if you're following me there. Instagram stories is where I post a lot. Anyway, so big fan of Oatly, but what I wanted to mention to you today is another brand I just discovered that overall don't like nearly as much as Oatly, but I thought I'd mention it just so there's an alternative. This is Happy Planet. They now have an oat milk with very similar ingredients. It does taste very good. The downside is that both Oatly and Happy Planet, depending on the products, use canola oil. Like this barista blend uses rapeseed oil, which I don't know that much about, but I do know that canola oil is not really great for your health or maybe even the environment. So that would be the one downside, but this does have B12, D2, zinc in it, vitamin A, and I'll have to triple check the D2 vitamin. I know one of the vitamin D is not fully plant-based. It depends on the sourcing, but I think that might be D3. So you might want to double check depending on where you fall in the vegan spectrum of things. But as far as I know, this is vegan and it does taste really good. I found this at Gelson's in Los Angeles. I have been seeing Oatly, I think it's popping up at a few stores like co-ops and stuff like that. So mainly I just thought I'd mention Happy Planet as an option for you. Next we have, this is really exciting. These were sent to me recently to try out. This company is called Saiva Foods, and they have two products that I know of. They sent me their coconut jerky, which I'm holding in my hands and loved. And they also have like this dehydrated space ice cream. I remember that from being a kid and thinking space ice cream was really cool. It's basically like dehydrated milk and stuff. And so Saiva Foods actually made a vegan, really low ingredient space ice cream style thing. Now, it wasn't quite for me. I really appreciate it. Love the ingredients. Love the idea. It was a little too sweet for me. So I actually gave it to my friend Jason because he loved it. I am a much bigger fan of this savory product, which is this coconut jerky, and it took a lot of willpower to not eat it all. I really wanted to show it to you as a visual, so this is what it looks like. So this is like a beef jerky alternative made from coconut, and a few brands make products like this. I love it. I love the texture. I love the taste. This is a little on the tough side, so this one in particular like rips pretty easily, but it's very chewy, so you kind of have to chew it in your mouth for a bit. But I really, my mouth is watering. That's how much I like it. And she sent me two flavors, the owner of the company. So she sent me the savory and the chipotle lime. I prefer the chipotle lime. I thought this was really fantastic, but they were both really, really good. So if you've been looking for a lower ingredient, more simpler alternative to jerky, like beef jerky, I do recommend them, and you get to support a small company. So I have linked again to each of the products I'm mentioning in the description field if you want to check them out or buy them. And remember, some of those are my affiliate links. And yeah, there's a lot of jerkies out there, vegan jerkies, but a lot of them are super processed, so I really appreciate the coconut jerky. Next up, ooh, this is cool. Just had to give a little shout out. If you have a Trader Joe's near you, I really recommend going in there on a regular basis. There's also a really good Instagram account. I think it's called like Trader Joe's Vegan or Vegan at Trader Joe's, something like that, that I follow. And I love following that account because they always share like what new vegan products are at Trader Joe's. And I feel like every month they have at least one new vegan product. And there's a bunch that I've been trying lately. And the standout product for me is this Green Goddess salad dressing. They have a line of, I think, 3 different flavors of more fresher salad dressing. So these are actually in the refrigerated section with the lettuce and, you know, all the refrigerated vegetables. So if you have a Trader Joe's and you've been looking for a really good new salad dressing to try, I recommend this, or you can make it yourself. So I am going to attempt to mimic this dressing because I loved it so much. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm not a big fan of things in plastic, or at least this type of plastic. So I would honestly buy this all the time for convenience sake, but I think I'm just going to try to make my own. So it has like avocado, apple cider vinegar, onions, lemon, parsley, olive oil, basil, garlic, sea salt. I mean, there's a lot of ingredients, so you'd probably end up buying a ton and it'd be a big project, which is the downside to me. But I'm wondering if you can make a decent sized batch and keep it in the fridge if it would last a while. So I'm going to experiment with that, and I'll keep you posted. But in the meantime, props to Trader Joe's for that. Also, something that's new from a new products section in Trader Joe's. They don't actually make this. It's another company, but these are called Trail Nuggets. And they're little protein bars, and I really enjoyed these. So this one is the chocolate and peanut butter one, and the ingredients are super simple: dates, peanuts, pea protein, cocoa, peanut flour, coconut sugar, and salt. So loved it. Like, great ingredients, really delicious taste, cute packaging, and you can get these online or at Trader Joe's. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, yes. I think I've mentioned them before, but I recently went through several of their products and re-experienced them. And I just want to give a shout out to SigMatic, who makes some really delicious mushroom blends, so medicinal mushrooms. And one of my favorites is this cordyceps mushroom elixir because it tastes so, so good. And I don't remember off the top of my head what cordyceps are good for, but this has peppermint, rose hips, licorice, and stevia. It's so delicious with oat milk or with coconut milk, and I highly recommend you check out their brand because all their products are really lovely, and I've met the people that work for them, and I think I met the owner. They're all great. So can't say enough about them. Okay, one last thing to mention is this. So I think I got this in the Goddess Provisions subscription box, which, if you didn't know it yet, I'm a massive fan of that subscription box. I live for that subscription box. Every month I'm like, oh, thank goodness, I can't wait to open it. It's the best. So one of the many amazing products I've experienced from there and recently felt super grateful for is these incense cones from Ganesh Cones. And I had never experienced incense cones before, but I've received a few of them through the Goddess Provisions box, and these are super nice. So they're made with charcoal, and they burn really quickly compared to another incense cone that I tried. So that would be the one downside, because they smell so amazing that I want to just keep burning them over and over again. I feel like I would appreciate a longer burn time, but my place smells magical from these. And this is the sandalwood. I think it's just plain sandalwood and charcoal, and it just like smells fantastic. So it depends on your scent preference, but I just wanted to give them a shout out because I've been really enjoying this. And yeah, all you do is just burn them and put them on like a little stand or something that won't flame up. I've been putting them on a stone. I use this little stone as my incense cone stand. So I put it in the middle, light it, and then they just kind of burn out, and it smells great. So those are the things that I am excited about at the moment. I actually have another box of products I'm going to save for another day, so probably next Friday. I do know there's one product I'm really excited about that has a discount coming up, so I kind of timed it for the next video so you can get a good discount. And as I mentioned, everything I mentioned in this video is in the description field. So if you want to buy it, you can find all the info. Most of the links there are affiliate links. So on Amazon, for example, if you buy it, I will receive a small commission. It's a great way to support my work, but is by no means the reason that I mention any of these things. And let me just say hello to Green Dragon, who is here and said, the glasses look good on me. Good to know. I mean, let me see. I'll put them on again. Take a look. Yeah, you know, Swannack, if you're tuning in late and you didn't see me talk about these, they are mentioned at the beginning of this video. This brand has a variety of different frames. So you pick the frame that looks best for you, and I thought these were really cool. I liked how they're, I don't know how well you can tell, but they're kind of see-through. They're not like a solid color. And Jason Robel, my good friend, actually got a pair of these as well, and he loves them. So it's not just me. Men, women, and other people, like, meaning that I'm not the only one who really enjoys them. They have great customer service. It came in like this cool little box, so I can't say enough. And as I mentioned, I will be talking more about the benefits of blue light blocking glasses because I think they can be really good for sleep. And also Janet from Veggie Lovers here says that you love hearing about new products. You tend to buy the same things all the time and you get bored. Well, that's why these videos are here. So now that I've almost finished my spring cleaning challenge from April, I do have a few more videos I'm going to record about that because I haven't fully finished cleaning and tidying and organizing my place. If you didn't see those videos, basically I brought people along this whole journey that I was doing to tidy up, and I have products to sell. I'm going to be gifting a bunch of products, so you can stay tuned. You'll have more info on that if you ever want to get a special care package from me. I will be announcing details on that very soon. And yeah, I intend to get back on track with these weekly videos talking about products. And I'm also working on my podcast right now. So I think that the podcast that I'm designing will have a product element to it because I love trying new products and I love recommending them so that you can discover all the amazing things that are happening and making it easier to be vegan, making it easier to be eco-friendly, just feel good about yourself, live a health and wellness influenced lifestyle. So that's why I do this, and I appreciate those of you who appreciate the videos. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm probably going to go over to Facebook right now and do a live video with some Mother's Day stuff. So if you would like to continue the live conversation with me, you want to learn about some things that you can get for your mom, Mother's Day is right around the corner. You can join me on Facebook at EcoVeganGal. You can go to facebook.com/EcoVeganGal, and you can always watch the recording if you didn't see it live. Thanks again to everyone. I'll see you very soon at the very latest next Friday on this channel talking about more products. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. All the very best to you, and I'll see you very soon.